Hey guys, AwesomeSpecs21 here, your destination for speculation, and today I will be reviewing every Power Rangers series ever made in 10 words or less. So I did not come up with this type of video, and this type of video belongs to JelloApocalypse. So be sure that you guys go subscribe to his channel. I will leave a link to his channel, if not one of his videos, down in the description below. But just so you know, this is not my idea. I am just doing this because he's probably never gonna do one of these on Power Rangers, so I thought I would jump at the chance. So let me explain a little bit about how this works. I'm going to be ranking every Power Ranger series, and I will be giving it a score out of 10. 1 being the worst, and 10 being the best. In the description below, I will leave a list to all of my rankings for this video, and towards the end of the video, I will explain my top 5 best and my top 5 worst. So be sure you stick around for that. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Listen to the giant floating head. He seems trustworthy. Finally, Tommy's ready. It's about flippin' time. Had one bad character. Replaces every other character. Who needs spacesuits when you have spandex? Let's be Star Trek, but worse. We were heroes before we wore spandex. Take that, Spidey. Back to the future, but with spandex. You stole your Zords from Lost Galaxy? I'm so telling. The original Ninjago. I don't have anything bad to say about the season. This doesn't happen until 2025. Go, go, future Rangers. You're wizards, Rangers. He's a robot? Great plot twist. Rangers, reach deep inside and find your spirit animal. Everyone in this world fits into one city. One city. Everything is ruined. Everything was ruined when Nick bought a band. Didn't like the last one? Well, this one's super lame. Oh! Rangers have best power ever. Only use it once! Wait, you guys aren't the real Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Didn't we already do dinosaurs? Oh well, do it again. How many Rangers can we put into one season? Ninja spin! Oh wait, isn't someone already using that? No? Okay. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed my list of all of the Power Rangers in 10 words or less. Now I'm going to show you my top 5 best and my top 5 worst, so you don't have to go back and watch the list again. Here it is. Okay, my 5th best has to be Power Rangers Ninja Storm. Not to be confused with Ninja Steel, because that one sucks. Anyway, it had the best Rangers out of any Rangers that I've ever seen on the show, and I've seen every one, so that's a lot. They couldn't quite top Tommy, that's why they're down here like number 5. But I mean, it's good. It's really good. The acting is good. The villains are good. The story plot reminds me a lot of Ninjago now. But back then, Ninjago didn't exist, so I guess that's fine. The only thing I didn't like were the comic relief, or supposed comic relief, because they didn't make me laugh once. But other than that, this season is really cool, and if you like Ninjago, you will love this season. 100% guaranteed. Fourth best has to be Power Rangers Jungle Fury, because they just put so much character development in all of their characters. And for once, the episodes aren't filler, they actually play into each other, and this is what a good Power Ranger should have. Ignore my roommate laughing in the background. This is actually what good Power Rangers should have, and I'm pretty sure RJ knows someone and one of the other Rangers. I'll do a theory on that later. But, I mean, it features an actual Purple Ranger. I don't want to hear an argument saying, hey, he's the Wolf Ranger. No, he is the first Purple Ranger, because that looks like purple to me. He's a Purple Ranger. Got it? Good. But seriously, I recommend Jungle Fury to everyone, because who doesn't love animals and Power Rangers? Yeah, that's fun. But seriously, it's really good. Okay, please don't hate me for putting this as my third best, but Mighty Morphin Power Rangers set the bar for every other Power Rangers to come. Heck, this was the only one we were gonna get, and then when fans went crazy for it, I mean, it's been 20 years, and they're still showing Power Rangers. 25 years, actually. So, yeah, I guess this show was successful, and you know, even though it's filled with, you know, fillers, it actually does take a toll on all of the Rangers, and it adds a little bit of character development to all, and the only reason it got a 9 out of 10 on my list was because they replaced a lot of them. Well, they replaced everyone except for Tommy and Billy. But I mean, Tommy rose to fame in this, so I can't put it too low. And my second favorite has to be Mystic Force. I mean, we've had all these seasons, and they've all been just runner, and then bam, Mystic Force just out of the blue just takes what you're expecting to happen and completely puts a new spin on things. You might say, hey, it's exactly like Harry Potter. They stole this idea from Harry Potter. They did not. It's completely different. I know I made a joke about that a few minutes ago, but that was just to make fun of it. And like, what I love about this is the story, the characters. They all have different personalities. It's completely different from Mighty Morphin. And not that I didn't like Mighty Morphin, but the others need to be different, and this one is. So thank you, Mystic Force, for rejecting the status quo. Now, since I'm a fan of Tommy Oliver, you guys know which was my favorite from the beginning, right? Because, like I said, I couldn't find anything wrong with the series, and I can't. It's absolutely perfect. It's breathtaking. The Zords are awesome. The Rangers are awesome. And then, this big surprise that no one was expecting, Tommy Oliver came back, and he is the Black Ranger, which I think it's the best Ranger. But not only that, they did something that they've never done before, except for maybe Time Force, and they actually gave the villain a backstory. That has never happened before in the history of Power Rangers. Since Time Force, of course. And wasn't just evil because he was evil. I admire this season because of its creative content, and it set the bar for every season to come, and then eventually that failed when it was bought out by Nickelodeon. Because they never saw the series, obviously. But it's still my favorite season, guys. So, if you want to watch anything, and don't think that you'll be into Power Rangers because you've heard bad stuff about it, watch this, and then come back and tell me that. Because I swear you'll be lying to me if you do. So now that you know what my top 5 favorite Power Rangers are, there's some that I just don't like. And for good reason. You want to hear what those reasons are? Here they are. Here's Dino Charge is by far the 5th worst because, I mean, when Nickelodeon took it over, they tried to make it more kid-friendly, and this was not a good idea for a lot of reasons, because 1, it was already kid-friendly, and 2, you don't need to make it more kid-friendly, and you can get by without stating the obvious every 3 seconds. Jeez. They just put, like, no character development into any of their characters. And when you try to cram 10 Rangers into one season, it doesn't work out all that well. The villains have no motives at all except for to get their Rangers. Speaking of the villains, they are the worst characters. Like, every single one of them. There was not a single villain that I kind of liked, except for maybe Fury. If you're gonna skip one, you should definitely skip this one. Because, I mean, it's okay, but it's not the best in any way. Also, this is the first season not to have a Yellow Ranger in it, and that just drove me crazy for the entire season. The fourth worst? Samurai / Super Samurai. These are some of the worst, because there's a lot of character development that goes into the Red Ranger, but everyone else is kind of just tossed to the side, including the villains. And that villain did more complaining than I do, and that's saying a lot. All he did was complain, and he never left, and then, like, when you finally defeated him, and then he goes back so that you can defeat him again, although this time it's just... Why? This had the worst villains ever, it had the worst plots ever, there's, like, no overall plot whatsoever. I mean, there is, but, like, it revolves around Jaden, and you guys already know how I feel about Jaden because you saw my ranking the Red Rangers video. He was pretty low on the list, so. And it just focused too much around him. Yeah, it's no secret that I did not like their way of morphing either. Sorry, Samurai, you're at the bottom of the list. But I can't hate it too much because Samurai was the first one I watched, and if I hadn't watched this, I wouldn't have realized how bad it is compared to the other ones. So yeah, if you've only seen Samurai, get out your Netflix and start binging. Remember back a little while ago where I said the new ones were bad? Well, yeah, this is the newest one, and it's bad. I mean, it just takes what you love and just pushes it all back. It doesn't do anything. Other than saving the world, there's no actual plot. And there's like a few Easter eggs in there, which is why it got a 3 out of 10. But like, it don't even get me started on the comic relief. They have never made me laugh once. And they try to be Bulk and Skull. They're not. They are not Bulk and Skull. Stop trying to redo things. Like, you already did ninjas once, and you did it very well. So stop trying to do this. I am excited for Super Ninja Steel, but not that excited because, you know, and I already explained to you how I feel about Brody. And it doesn't feel right. No. Just no. Is by far one of the worst Power Rangers I have ever seen. It doesn't compare to my number one, but you know what? Even though that Tommy does make an appearance, it's not good. It's not. The acting is terrible. The villains are terrible. The use of lighting and effects are terrible. Although that's nothing new. But still, it's just terrible. Like, there's no overall goal to accomplish. I said that about my last 3 that I talked about, but this time, seriously, there is, like, no reason to watch this other than, like, saving the world. There's, like, no character arcs for anything that's not stupid. That's not about, like, singing or their hobbies or something like that. And then, like, the 6th Ranger is just... Robo Knight is just... He was my favorite character in all the series until they replaced him with whoever the heck that is. Spoiler alert, he's an alien. Now you know. Now you don't have to watch it. Yay. But seriously, there is no reason to watch this. And the thing is, they could morph into any Ranger that they wanted to, and they didn't. They only used that once because they used up too much power. The finale was pretty cool, but, like, I just had logic problems with it the entire time because I know that there's no possible way for all of the Rangers to be there at once because I've seen every other Ranger. They cannot fool me. They think I'm stupid. They cannot fool me. Seriously, they cannot fool me. Yeah, don't watch it. It's bad. And the winner, or should I say loser, for my overall worst is Power Rangers Turbo. What they did in this one, it just no. Like, they had one bad character that was the Blue Ranger because he was like a 12-year-old kid that went to high school because he was really smart. And I'm just like, no, why do you have this character in here? But the only reason I kept watching it was because that Tommy was the Red Ranger. And then, nope, they didn't let me have that either. They just had to replace Tommy as well as the rest of the cast except for the blue one. Now you know what happened. Now you don't need to watch it. But, like, you kind of need to anyway because it leads into In Space. But, like, you can get by with just watching the last episode. And then going on to In Space. Because you just have to watch the first and last episode of this one because the rest are fillers. Yeah. Oh, and did I mention this is the only season without a 6th Ranger? Unless you count the Phantom Ranger who never revealed his identity. And then you got Diva Talks, and she just... I want her to die, yet the Rangers can't kill because it's a kid show. And then there's the best song in the world, Piranha-chan song. I'm not going to play it here, but I'll leave a link in the description if it's on YouTube. I don't know if it's on YouTube or not. And that is why this is the worst season in the world, and you should not watch it at all costs. If you can avoid watching it, do it, because it sucks. Okay guys, I think that's where we're going to end it for today. If you enjoyed, remember to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. And also, be sure to leave a comment down below stating what you want me to do next. I can do theories about anything. Because this is mainly a theory channel, I just thought that I would try this out. And I didn't realize how much work went into these things. A like would be very appreciated. So guys, again, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. This is Awesome Specs 21, signing off.